Okay, this is part 2 of Inside the Changeman robot, and as you can see, managed to get the front part off just the way we assumed it was going to come off. I'm thinking that by the time this one was thrown together, all the really good parts had been used up. I'm sure the best of the parts were used up way back in the 70s when they made the first 10 of them, and then the next best parts were probably used up for the Kitahara build with 10 or whatever. You can read about it. I'll put the link down below on the history of all that. So here we have an inside look of what's going on. Now the reason that the motor and gears weren't working right every single time ends up being because this arm piece, which I showed you through the armhole, which wasn't connected, was laying down in here and jamming those gears so that they couldn't always move right. And I'm going to show you those moving in just a second. You can see there's this clear disc. This does not move. The color wheel inside the disc does rotate, and there's a single light bulb down there, which really isn't adequate. They really would have been better off with the light either being closer to the center post so it would illuminate the whole thing, or one top and bottom. But that's what they did. So let's run, I'm going to figure out where I can hold this thing. Let's run this where you can see the mechanism. So this is the walking motion, an arm moving motion. Now watch those mechanics as I push the other button, which would be the head lift. See how it all shifted? The head comes up. And there's your color wheel action. Let me kill this light on the camera so it doesn't swamp out the light effect. So, there we have it. All the functions are working. The arm has been reconnected. No, but I've got to make one change to that. Take a look at. Fortunately, we haven't bent any tabs yet. See how this top is in real close and the bottom is sticking out. Top's supposed to be fatter. When I set this part on here for the video, I put the top at the bottom and the bottom at the top. So I need to rotate this silver ring around, and that'll get the arm pulled in more straight up and down and get them joined up. It's too bad the fit and finish of the part fit better that way, which is why I put it on that way, because it seemed to fit best. But it's not correct to the design. So I will flip that part around, and we'll put the front of the robot back on. There isn't a whole lot I'm going to be able to do about the ugly crimping of the body parts, because that's just the way they are. So there'll be video part 3, should be the entire thing reassembled and done.